the mistake that I was trying to do. I was trying to use my survival knife, and you can't use a survival knife to kill Evelyn. You have to use the other knife, the granddaddy of the knife that I got from the cop. I couldn't hit it, so I'm going to try to kill it with the first knife. For some reason, the survival knife wasn't doing anything. It wouldn't hit it. Now the question is, can I hit it enough times to get away before it eats me? I don't know. But I'll do a couple attempts, and we'll see. If I don't do it, I'll stop. How many times I attack it, because it looks like it charges at me, and then I can go back in and start hacking away at it. I don't know how long that's going to take, and obviously I've not used any supplements to make myself stronger, so I don't know if that's going to help. Anyway, in this, and one shot kills, so it's not going to matter about health at this point with the knife. If I get eaten, then I'm dead. Anyway, I'm just going to have to learn to be good at dodging. Now, if I could just jump right into the battle and not have to watch this, I don't know, 30-second clip. Probably. I think there's a small window of opportunity in her animation where it looks like she's about to charge to eat you. So I'm going to have to pay really close attention to that. I think I can hit her probably at least maybe 8 times at first before it triggers that animation, then maybe like every 5 times. It depends on how fast I can get them to start attacking. And I don't know if she's got any other, I would imagine she has some sort of other phase, like this is just phase 1. Oh, that was nice. I wasn't expecting that at all. That was pretty cool. Wait. There's gotta be more. There's gotta be more. So this is where I can't kill her. Alright. Okay. I mean... I don't know, man. I'm just gonna wing it. I have no idea what's gonna happen here. I don't want to, but I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Well, that stinks. Does that count? I gotta... okay, I gotta see. Give me a second. Okay. I guess that's the final shot that you have to take. It just ends the fight. So not a big deal. So yeah, I just got to get back to the part, which surprisingly wasn't that bad. It wasn't really that hard to get that far. And then you have to fire the gun to trigger the last thing. That's kind of frustrating. I wanted to do like the final blow to be like the knife, but it is what it is. That's what the developers wanted. But I definitely got to use the regular knife and then have it pick me up. So we'll get it. It doesn't seem that difficult. Definitely doable. Considering I was right there, I just thought maybe I could do something different. I mean, it's not even a final boss. That is like super easy. Knowing that you can attack it with a knife, that's super easy. Attack it and drops me. How dare you? This is my baby right here in my arm. my baby. There you go. Yes, sir. So you have to do this. I mean, this has to be done.
Any time for it.
Kind of lame. I still wanted to be the knife so bad. Playing it safe.
Glad we found you.
Yeah. You're used to that, aren't you?
The fuck took you guys so long?
I cannot wait to be done with this babysitting job and come home to my loving husband. I miss you.
That's right. I got my baby
I gotta get
somewhere.
back to work. I love you, Ethan. I miss you so much. I'm sending tons of kisses. Bye, baby.
Bye.
Dude, you just tossed an iPhone, and you actually had a password to get into the iPhone.
They
So
say
like,
that when one door
you
closes,
could have sold it for
another opens. Well,
some
a
money.
door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Me and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way. But now Evelyn's dead. And these guys are here to clean up the mess.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
I'd just come to terms with losing Mia the first time. But now I've lost her again. And the only other door I can see is closed.
The post-credit scene.
Go tell Aunt Rhodey. Go tell Aunt Rhodey.
No, it's actually credits. That's pretty cool how they did that.
Tell Aunt Rhodey that everybody's dead. I was raised in a deep, dark hole, a prisoner with no parole. They locked me up and took my soul. Go
So it was pretty cool. I'm kind of sick of the Umbrella Corporation being involved in every Resident Evil game. I mean, I guess that's the deal with Resident Evil. That's their universe, but I'm tired of seeing it all the time. But I'm not a big fan of Resident Evil anyway, so for me, I guess, okay, I don't have any attachment to the lore behind it. But I'm tired of seeing anything that has to do with Resident Evil or Gibdion, Wesker, Umbrella, and every crazy virus or bioweapon made. It was like gigantic, creature. Like, you think they'd learn by now when things get out of control, not to be messing with this stuff. But I don't know. I guess it's just the same corporation that's involved with it. I mean, maybe Umbrella is not. I don't know the background behind any of this stuff. This is the first game I've played since 4. Like I said, I don't like them, but it just don't make sense to me that if this is the same corporation that was involved in the first game, and the second game, and the third game, and the fourth game, and the fifth game, it seems like eventually, they would, realize, maybe we shouldn't be messing with this stuff, or maybe they like it. I don't know. And I was kind of wanting to see Lucas again, so it made me think. I'm like, maybe Lucas is the only one that isn't possessed by Evelyn. Maybe Lucas looks the way he does and acts the way he does because he is a drug addict, and he just has these really wide eyes. He just wants to get another fix, and that's all he really cares about. But yeah, I assumed he was going to be the next boss, and the last boss was going to be Evelyn, which I assumed was going to be the grandmother. But then Lucas disappears altogether, so I'm hoping that he plays a part in 8, I guess. I don't know. I kind of liked him as a character though, since he kind of lasted a bit longer, made more of an impression, so to speak, because he played games with you and wanted you to interact with him. I don't know, that just kind of gave him a personality that I felt was more playful, for lack of better words. I just thought that was kind of cool. So I kind of wanted Lucas and Ethan's interaction to last longer, just because it kind of had like a game aspect to it, and he just stopped playing the game. I got out of his happy birthday room, and then he just ran away, and I didn't want that. I wanted him to play another game with me, and so that was a little, I guess, disappointing. First playthrough is pretty cool. I like the aesthetics of it. I'm glad there wasn't really a lab to go through. I mean, there was that boat, which, it kind of focuses as some sort of metal environment. I I liked the molded creatures. They didn't seem that scary though. Once you start seeing how they move and the fact that they can't open doors is a gameplay thing that you can take advantage of. Now the blade was able to puke through the door, but you know they still kept opening the door. And everything is slow, so you can just run around it. The only thing that wasn't slow was the ones that crawled. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I think I liked the idea of a family member chasing after me. I think the first quarter or first third of the game probably had more of a creepier vibe to it. But once you killed Evelyn and you know got through that part, which I beat her with the knife too. I played through the entire game with the knife and almost the entire game without healing myself, because then I realized, hey, I can kind of take advantage of how this healing system works. So I really didn't have any care. So now I guess if this opens up the madhouse, I'll try that, because I don't think that regenerates your health. But that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that playstyle. I typically never played Resident Evil games with the knife only, but I couldn't get enough of this game the way I played it. I still don't think I would want to go back to this game and play it with guns. It just doesn't have that same exhilaration. It's just fun to run around and try to avoid getting hit. There's some extra stealth mechanics you have to do when you take in consideration that you are not armed with anything that you know is going to do any damage. And it definitely alters your playstyle. So it kind of hit me in the mindset of playing different. And I just like to, I don't know, I guess I like to do things unconventional, which apparently everybody I know picked Mia to save and not Zoe. And I chose to pick Zoe because I figured they wanted me to pick Mia. And why is the choice even in the game? It doesn't make sense. Zoe dies anyway, and Mia ends up at the boat, and I don't know how she got there. It doesn't make sense story-wise, so it seems like that choice was just placed there as, you know, something else, like an afterthought. It didn't seem like it was there from the beginning. Zoe didn't really play much of a role. She called you like 3 or 4 times, and then you saw her tied up to a pipe, and that was it. And then you have a choice. She tells you to use the serum on Jack in the boathouse, and you know, because of that advice, there's only one left. It just seems like it's kind of forced on you and kind of ham-fisted, I guess is the word. I'm not really, I didn't see a need. I felt the story could have been told without that choice. But either way, it was still pretty cool. I liked the game. Definitely liked it way better than 5, and which almost cartoony in the way characters acted. And 4, I liked the setting of 4, but this one I thought was much better, and I enjoyed the first person view. So yeah, I'm satisfied. It was good. It was a pretty cool game. I still don't get the time, 2014, and the lack of technology that is used. Makes no sense to me. Well, there's what I played it on, because, you know, if I'm going to play it on Mr. Everywhere, so I missed 6 of them. 39 restarts. Yeah, I only used 9 healing items. I didn't get all the files. I didn't use any steroids. I didn't use stabilizers. It definitely took a while with trying to use only the dagger. And I didn't upgrade any items. It was, let's see, no, that's it, just that list. Yeah, it would have been, some of these I think I used for an accident. I didn't mean to push, so at least half of those were purpose, but I tried to get all the item boxes. So I got most of the things. The restarts obviously were stupid boss fights. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll have to try it on a higher difficult. Maybe try to do VR with it. That might change some play style too. But now that I know how to fight bosses, I could probably do it on a harder difficult level with just a knife. And I might try to do it. But that was fun, and thanks for watching.